Hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
George is conducting one of those brain goggle sound experiments on the Maestro. If we interrupt them, there's a chance we'll fry our friend's mind.
Come on out already!
What? What?
Empty. He escaped then?
back there.
What's going on here? Don't tell me our ghost made like a ghost. This doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a remote, you see.
Don't do this to me!
Alright, we still don't know... Oh, this is Clip. There we go, Clip. We've done Clip. We've done Elvira. We did Tony. Followed Tony around. We checked Murphy. Yep, we did McMurphy. Okay. Let's hang out with Emily. Let's see if Emily has anything going on. I'm just marking her as done. She doesn't seem to have much going on yet. Oop, I paused it.
I need you to turn the cake.
You're in. Do you have a holy?
Cakes.
It might be one of the legitimate ones.
Emily, you gotta turn that thing on.
Okay. So Emily just hangs in the lounge. Does nothing but sing. Alright, Emily. I was unfamiliar with your game. Alright, let's hang out with this guy. Guy who thinks he's an orderly.
Patients are quite well cared for, wouldn't you say?
Nice decor in board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries!
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
People here are more nutso than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
Be from the gate! Get your ass back!
Okay.
James?
You! Stay away from the gate!
James.
Get your ass back to the day room!
For crying out loud!
Okay. James. Alright. James is number 27. Thinks he's a caregiver. Okay.
do you think you're going? What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet, but...
Okay, so James? Alright. So James and Oscar. Oh, James and Oscar working together to find Ghost. Elvira Murphy and Tony working together. They're all trying to find Ghost. Okay. James, no. Oscar freaking Mr. Director. Mr. Director Flip and Spoon working together with Jennifer? Interesting. I think Emily is a real patient. I think Spoon is actually also a real patient. Okay. Real patients. Emily. Spoon. Oh. Elvira. Okay, yeah. McMurphy, Elvira, and Tony working together. TV bomb. Okay, cool. We got this. Right, continue.
I did find his plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station. To kill his crew and fake his own death.
Raven is Ghost. And we figured out... Okay. Chip's the only one who is a connection with that, actually. At all. That is Clep. So far as we know, right? Shit, this thing's gone. This is insane.
But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his plan B. Sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive.
So Ray set the bomb. Possibly.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Not this time. Check this out.
What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95. Batteries not included.
I don't get it.
This is my plan B. When Ghost tries to blow this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
Now that's smart.
Why didn't it
Then
work?
all we have to do is cuff him and collect our reward before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit. Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell? I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck. Months of work down the drain.
What do we do now?
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now, so let's go nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
The day room is the best place to start. He ain't in the library or the exam rooms, so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
Turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a
You're
remote.
holding, Emily.
No, Emily, stop!
Oh, Emily set the bomb off. Alright. Emily set the bomb off. Okay, Emily does nothing but sing and set off bombs. Rip. Okay, Emily. You didn't need to do that, girl. You did it, but you didn't actually mean to. Okay, so that was James. He might actually be a caregiver. Or something. Okay, I'm going to follow Oscar this time. We'll get to the toilet folks soon, but this time we're following Oscar. Let's go.
Oh, welcome, officers.
Right. He was pretending to be that guy. Where'd you go, Oscar?
Escaped.
Yep, talked about the window. Talked to Emily. Went in there. Was in the hallway. Came back to these guys. Mr. Director and Clep. And then he went... Oh,
Away from the gate. Get your ass back to the day room.
For crying out loud! Ain't you a caregiver, huh?
Told you to stop. Where do you think you're going? What the?
okay. So he's not actually a caregiver. Okay. So Oscar did Oscar things. We've checked Oscar off. Okay. We don't know where Maestro is. We could follow George around. Where is George? George is over here. Alright, let's start with George then. Georgie boy, hello.
Why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, Maestro.
This
You're
is
an expert
Maestro.
when it comes to art, yes? I was hoping you could evaluate it.
Maestro is from the first case. Maestro is Maestro. No. Yeah, Maestro is Maestro. Huh.
Painting for me.
You've come to the right person. Not to boast, but a piece's price can increase considerably if I say good things about it.
Of course, of course. Please, sit. The picture's right here. If you could just take a look.
What is this? This isn't artwork. This is a map?
Yeah. It's exactly like we are. And it's set up the same way. The door there, the cell face to face with somebody else. We are in this hospital. We are probably in this room.
Indulge me if you would, and listen to the music. Anything?
It's the music.
There is something. Wait. I need to get my thoughts straight.
Take your time.
The meta in the meta. Sorry, I'm not sitting here for the next 3 minutes listening to this music.
I see it now.
Tell me, what do you see?
I see an interrogation. Yes, inside a police station.
Who are the police interrogating?
I don't... Oh, wait. Yes. I know this voice.
It's Spoon.
Silver Spoon?
What are they questioning Silver Spoon about?
Drugs.
Something about drugs. Yes, I remember Silver Spoon.
I fucking called this shit. I fucking called it. Yeah.
Mentioning this before.
Excellent. Let's move on to the next picture.
Another one? What about the painting you said I was here to evaluate? What's going on? What are you doing to me?
Don't worry, Maestro. It's just a small test. One more picture, and we're done.
Am I Ghost? Is my character Ghost? Are they trying to brain me? Brain.
Another map?
Do you recognize this place?
It looks familiar. Yes, I know. An art gallery.
Describe the art gallery for me.
It's crowded. An exhibition will start soon. Wait, there's an empty frame? But why?
Exactly. Why is that?
Give me just a moment. No. It can't be that either. But then, who took it? The real painting?
It's fine. Take your time.
I'm just gonna eat some nuts. I'm hungry.
Oh, it's Sean. Yes. Nice to see you again. Oh, and Ms. Reeves is here too. The painting was stolen. Someone stole my painting. No, that's not it. I had my own painting stolen. It was part of my exhibition. I spent so much time and effort on my painting. I would never let someone steal it. It was all part of my plan. Yes, the painting was retrieved in the end too. The lost art returned.
Oh, I'm afraid your symptoms haven't improved.
What are you talking about? Didn't you ask me to evaluate paintings for you?
This was an evaluation, except it was a psychiatric one. We call it the thematic apperception test.
What? A psychiatric evaluation?
Yes. Tailor-made for your symptoms. I also use roleplay therapy to supplement the effects. Unfortunately, the results are far from promising.
What's wrong with me, exactly?
We used images to hypnotize you, allowing you to see and hear things from your past. When you saw an interrogation, you could remember the stories Silver Spoon told you. The problem is, when you saw the image reflecting yourself, you weren't able to differentiate between delusion and reality. You sank further and further into your own fantasy story, allowing you to escape from the bleakness of your own reality.
Why the hell are you... Okay. If this is true, right? And it's actually a doctor trying to help Maestro with his mental illness, whatever, his delusions. He sounds like he's blaming him for it. It's not his fault, dude. Chill.
You staged the whole theft. Quite the coincidence. And a little too convenient, don't you think?
George! Doctor! What you said... I don't quite understand.
Don't worry about it. You know everything you need to know. Now, answer me one question. Who are you?
I'm the No. No, I'm... Patient number 29. Yes.
You've stolen their names from them, dude. Right, patient number 29.
There you go. Perfect. Now, just make sure you keep taking your medication on time. And trust me, you will get better.
All right.
I don't trust you, George, you piece of shit. Now Maestro's fallen asleep.
29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded.
Wait, let me break that down. Personal experience. So he really is Maestro. They really are changing his mind, trying to make him into someone else who isn't Maestro. I think that's what that said. Let me...
If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience...
Yeah. So, when he hears stories from someone else, like Spoon's story, he's able to divorce himself from that situation. But when it's his own personal experience, his own lived experience, then he cannot. They're finding it hard to push him out. But they are trying to basically blank slate people and change who they are. That's fucked up, man.
His ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded. I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications, as well as TAT and role-playing therapy to see if conditions improve. And we should schedule him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time.
Alright, George, you piece of shit. Wait, I'll just stay with Maestro for a little while. Okay, nothing happened. Right, George, you piece of crap.
I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Good.
Huh?
I'm glad you got beaten up by Elvira. Alright. That's George done. What a piece of shit. Okay. Ray Maestro. Maestro was in there the whole time, wasn't he? Yep, so we've done Maestro as well. Okay, we've got Ray. Let's hang out with Spoon. See what Spoon's got going on, eh? Spoon and this girl.
Hey, Nellie.
Okay, this is Nellie.
Nellie. What you writing, huh?
What's going on outside? I heard a bunch of people talking.
Okay, journalist. And she doesn't seem insane.
But
Oh,
then it went quiet.
That was Mr. Director telling us about the test. He said we gotta take over the hospital so we can put a stop to it. Also, something about, you know, how the doctors are all actors, and we're really...
Shut up! He told us not to tell anyone, didn't he?
Whatever. I don't even want to know.
Look, you upset her.
It's all your fault. I told you to shut up!
Hey, Nellie, don't be mad. What you writing? Seriously.
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
I know what she's writing.
don't need to be a bitch.
Yeah?
And how the hell will you know, huh? You ain't her. Well, you ain't me either. How do you know I don't know?
Exactly. I ain't you, so I don't know if you know or not. But you certainly ain't her, so you don't know squat, you big ignoramus.
Silver spoon.
Oh, so you finally decided to talk to me, huh?
Do you know who you are?
I'm, me, I guess. No, you aren't. I'm me.
For once, think before you answer. It's not easy. That's why Mr. Director's so terrified about the test.
Wait, you know about the test too?
Why wouldn't I? It's called TAT, and it involves a series of repeated questions that try to get the test subject to make up a logical story based on their own desires, emotions, motives, and personal experiences. Most participants end up projecting their own subconscious onto a character in the made-up story without even realizing it.
So, that's what it is.
Doesn't sound like such a big deal to me.
Yes, and it wouldn't be if it were just that. The problem is, this hospital is doing more than just a simple test. Something much more intense.
Huh? Like what?
I'm eating my nuts, I'm
Extreme
sorry.
pressure on the test subjects, causing them to lose themselves in the stories they make up. Even once the test is over, they lose track of reality, which can lead to the development of multiple personalities. And those whose minds are already weak, they lose track of who they are altogether. Textbook delusional right there.
Ha! Well, I'll be. No wonder Mr. Director's about to shit his shorts. Don't concern me, though.
Oh yeah? Then how about this scenario? Deep down, you, me, all of us constantly struggle with our own issues. Pretty normal, right? Well, during the test, people tend to project those conflicting thoughts onto different characters in the stories they make up. Each thought becomes its own character, constantly engaged in a bitter, back-and-forth argument with its other half. Until, finally, they lose the ability to become one again.
That's impossible. Wait, is she talking about us?
I'm calling BS!
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not the one running the tests. I just wanted to let you know to be prepared. And more importantly, don't forget who you are.
Now I'm actually kind of intrigued. Sounds a little, I don't know, fun. No one's ever been able to give me a run for my money before.
Oh, what do you know? Sounds like some kind of, I don't know, metaphysical test.
Metaphysical my ass! It's a scam, pure and simple. And you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I am unscammable.
Oh, shut up. I need to think.
Thinking never did you any good. Metaphysical. Ha! Whatever. I'm gonna hit the hay.
What's going on here?
Alright, Elvira came in.
Why you even bother, Nellie?
Journalists are the watchdogs of society. Or haven't you heard?
Yeah, and what good did any of that do you, huh? The cops didn't even believe you.
You've heard about the Unabomber, correct?
Huh? Who do you think I am? Of course I heard of him!
Mm-hmm. Henry Murray, the inventor of TAT, used his test to evaluate soldiers during World War II. During the Cold War, he used it to interrogate spies. But did you know that he also gave it to innocent students back in 1959?
Oh yeah? What's all that got to do with the Unabomber?
Are you kidding me?
Well, it just so happens that a certain 17-year-old boy, Ted Kaczynski, was one of his unwitting test subjects. And, well, you know the rest. Over a period of 18 years, he ended up making and sending at least 16 bombs. What I'm trying to say is, destroying someone mentally can have repercussions far beyond one person.
Well, I'll be damned. Then that Henry Murray fella's got blood on his hands, too.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Science and all the experiments that go along with it are, well, they're not wrong. It's just that sometimes people can get in so deep that they lose track of the boundaries of morality. I have nothing against the doctors here. Really. I simply want to get the truth out. It's my hope that people can learn to respect humanity while still pursuing science.
You move me. A reporter with a heart of gold. You know, if Mr. Director had his say, he'd just...
Shut up! He told you not to tell anyone!
All right. My lips are sealed. Oh.
Morse code? SOS?
You hear that?
Oh. You can hear it too? Thought it was just in my head.
No, it's definitely real. Sounds like it's coming from next door.
All of you are hearing things. Need to up your meds.
I'll go check.
Okay, we'll stay with Spoon for the moment.
Never up to it. Psychotic.
She called you psychotic.
She did not!
Nellie said I have dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah, but that's another crazy disease, too. Whatever, I never liked her anyway. Nothing but BS coming out of her mouth. Once I inherit our old man's business and money, I'm gonna hire someone to cap her ass. Don't say things like that. That's a one-way ticket to jail. Seriously, if you pin this all on me again, oh, boo-hoo! As if you've never thrown me under the bus. You were a brat when we were little, and you're a brat now!
Oh, what's a couple of misdemeanors? The old man will forgive me over time. Besides, once you're put away for life, I'll be the only heir. I'll have a proper business to run.
Get out of here! What the hell do you know about running a business?
All I'm saying is leave me out of this. You got it?
Then get the fuck out! Stop following me!
Did you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did!
I did too.
Don't you?
Over the top.
You stay.
I don't.
Ah! I didn't want to hit the end. You get points if you don't. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's follow Nellie this time. Come on, Nell.
Who's that knocking? Ray? What are you doing here?
Ray.
Who did this to you?
I'll explain everything later. Quick, untie me.
I can do that, but only on one condition.
Just say it. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Within my power, of course.
You need to prove to everyone else that I'm not crazy so I can get discharged.
Consider it done. I knew you went crazy a long time ago.
Perfect. Then you can get me out of here.
Well, I'll do my best, but remember, I'm just a caregiver. The doctors are the ones who have the final say. Oh, speaking of doctors...
Okay, so Ray is the caregiver, apparently. Right.
Jennifer's in the room next door. We gotta save her, too.
Dr. Jennifer? Doctor? Doctor, wake up!
Doctor. He called, actually, Tony's phone. Interesting. Right.
Where am I? What happened? Someone apparently knocked you out. Got some blood on you there.
I remember that much. But why am I in the bathroom?
Can't help you there. Wait, you weren't out cold, Ray. What happened? Huh?
Hey, what are you... Ray! What the fuck? You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in, after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any
Sorry. Just gonna... There we go.
risks. They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone!
What?
Not my phone, something else. You know, caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital. You know, that's the rule here.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now, then? We can't even call the police. How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver Spoon, Oscar, oh, right, and Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos. There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together? They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is certainly a first. What do you think they're trying to do? Escape?
So, they took the keys, but as far as I know, they haven't left. All I could tell was that Mr. Director seemed to be the ringleader. Something about manipulation and brainwash.
Then it's a coup?
A coup?
Yeah, they want to take over the hospital. That's why they didn't escape. You haven't seen George, have you?
Nope. Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
Is that an alarm?
Probably somebody's alarm clock. I wouldn't worry about it.
Then what do we do? It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
Honestly, I think the two of us can hold them off. Clep, he's basically a stick. Oscar's a wuss. Silver Spoon's lucky if he isn't fighting himself. And Mr. Director, he's an old man. The only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and I, we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go. Stay calm. We've got this. No looking around, just stay quiet and...
Okay. Alright. I think we followed everybody, right? We'll just check out the toilet. We followed Spoon. We followed Jennifer. So what I'm thinking is that we check the toilet and then we check all the different rooms, because they did just say checking other rooms might give you more benefits. So let's just head straight to the toilet.
George.
Actually,
Sorry. Because this room hasn't really had much interaction. Maybe somebody makes a phone call or something. Alright, let's just... Okay. Alright. Alright.
300
Okay, Oscar and James. Have they? Yeah. Alright, nothing in there. Alright, let's just hang out in here for a while. No sounds in there.
hello! Welcome in, officers. How can I help?
Okay, nothing really happening there. Let's listen out the window here, okay? Okay. Right, in this room then. Alright. And lastly, in this room. Okay.
I was wrong.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. Who are the real mental patients and who is Ghost? Okay. Who are the real mental patients? Alright. Elvira is not a mental patient. Tony is not a mental patient. McMurphy is not a mental patient. Maybe he is. No, he's not. Oscar... I'm not sure about Oscar. We'll mark him as one for now. Mr. Director is. Jennifer is not. Ray is not. George is not. Maestro is. Nellie is not actually a mental patient. Spoon is. Emily is. James thinks he's a caregiver. And Clep is. So let me double check. Evora came from outside in. Tony came from outside in. McMurphy is pretending to be a mental patient, but isn't actually. Oscar is a mental patient, Mr. Director. Jennifer and Ray are both part of... Okay. So who is Ghost? Ray? Wait, who else is there? Clip, Emily, James, Spoon, Nellie, Maestro. Ray. I think. One has the correct answer. Okay. Maybe the reason this was wrong was because I didn't count McMurphy as one. We'll see. All names marked correctly. Okay. Alright. Okay, all the names have been marked correctly. Apparently. So, Ghost is the issue. Elvira is not. Tony is not. They came in. McMurphy isn't. Oscar. Maybe Emily is Ghost. Although she seems real out of her rocker. No, I'm going to go with Mikey, actually. Who is Clep. Got his hands on the remote. He got his hands on the controller. He... Okay. Alright. Okay. There's not that many. Okay, McMurphy isn't. Oscar is. Mr. Director is. You remember on the police case where... The police station case where I was like, Mikey sus. Mikey sus. This why. Okay. Oscar was the actor, right? Mr. Director, Maestro is, Spoon is, Emily is, James is, and Clep is. Okay, we'll try. Okay, there's not that many real patients. Okay. Alright. Let me see. Elvira no, Tony no, McMurphy is fake. Oscar, Mr. Director, Maestro, Spoon is, Emily is, James. Clep. I mean, Clep. If he's the ghost, there's not that many real patients? What the hell? Okay. Maybe we remove the ones that aren't actually crazy. So, McMurphy isn't crazy. Oscar is just an actor, right? Mr. Director has a thing happening. Maestro has a thing. Spoon has a thing. Emily and James has a thing. And Clep is a kleptomaniac. Oh, come on now. Okay, maybe I'm wrong in adding Clep. Okay. I did it. Wait. None of them are correct? What do you mean? So Clep wasn't the bad guy? I thought I was... oh. Okay. Alright. I'm not good at this then, I guess. Okay. Ghost. Maybe it's McMurphy. Let's change that to Ray. Actually. We'll see if that's correct. Okay, so Ray is definitely fuckhead. Alright. We're on the right way. Okay. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who are crazy. So Clep is crazy. James thinks he's a caregiver. Emily. Okay, let's... Spoon definitely mental. Maestro... yes. Mr. Director, yes. Okay, let's try that. I found it! Okay. Clep was crazy, because he's got kleptomania. Okay, that makes sense. And the actor was brought in to pretend to be. Okay. Got it.
Excellent work, detective.
Am I a detective, though?
I have just one last question for you.
Yeah, I'm not a detective, am I? You're Jennifer, aren't you?
I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
I'm not Cameron. I'm not Mr. Director. I'm not Maestro. I'm not Clep. I'm not the detective. I'm not Tyler. And I'm not Emily.
Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm and center you. Bye.
Bye, bitch.
God! Jennifer? What happened to you? Wake up!
Move. I did it. Guys, I did it. This is a cool way of doing this. Credits. I free, guys. I free. I did the thing. Yeah. I rocked that shit. And her face. With the thing. Alright, let me go like this and see if we can do it. Okay. Let's get the other ending. Alright.
Excellent work, Detective.
Uh-huh. Who do you think you are?
I have just one last question for you.
What if I say I'm the detective? Well, we'll do two endings. Yeah. Two more endings. I will call myself detective. Okay.
I have just one last question for you.
I am detective. Yeah.
Congratulations, Detective. You passed the final test. By now, you've probably realized the last case was mixed with some of the voices from previous ones. It threw the other testers into a state of deep confusion, but you didn't lose yourself like they did, which means you are now qualified to call yourself a true acoustic detective. Since you've mastered the system, you can take it with you. You never know when it might come in handy. And if you hear any residual voices or auditory hallucinations, I trust you'll master those too. In time. That concludes the exam, Detective. Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations.
Exceeding expectations?
Whenever you like. Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
Let me ask you again. Who are you?
Hey, buddy. Oh, come on, it's me.
State your
Don't tell
name,
me you don't
please.
recognize your old
Jesus,
pal?
Same old story.
What the hell's got into you? Haunt me.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Asked him the basics.
Picking up a pal
Said
like
he
a
didn't know
friend.
anything.
What are you doing here?
Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's try that one more, but with the pill. We'll take the pill. We'll see what happens.
Excellent work, Detective.
And then I'll yap about it.
I have
There is a
just
DLC
one
case, but I'm not
last
sure if I'm capable of doing it because it's in Chinese. Okay.
I have just one last question for you.
Suck dookie, lady.
Okay, number 68. Since you already know you're one of our patients, we'll move forward with your treatment. Here, this pill will help calm and center you.
trucks ain't mine!
About that?
My painting has not been lost.
Not me. Don't believe them!
So, take the test.
Wake up.
Auditory hallucination. Okay, let me turn it down a little bit on my end. Like so. It's just going to be music. Like so. Alright, so there we go. Okay. Alright. Interesting game. Interesting ending. So you could take it 4 ways. There's no real true ending, seemingly. It all seems to be plausibly true, right? Plausibly, you could have been the detective. In fact, my thought on that is that if you are the detective, maybe they've successfully brainwashed you into thinking you're the detective. It leaves a lot up into the air. Like, it leaves a lot up in the air. Let me just get rid of this now. Alright. So the first ending, where I beat her over the head, I escape the asylum, right? And run off into the wilderness. The third one, where I'm like, okay, I take the pill, I am in the asylum to be brainwashed. The second one is the diversive ending. Because you start off being called detective. She calls you detective. And it's the one that's the weirdest because the other two is set in the same map, right? But the second one is not set in that map. It's almost like even reality itself has been overwritten for you. You're in a police station and you've got all these voices around you that you recognize because they're all the same voice actors. The question is, which is real and which is fake? And I don't think there's an actual true ending, so to speak. It's whichever one you decide to go for. Like, if with the detective ending, are you really a detective who got called in and did that? You know? Or were you actually a victim of them brainwashing you into thinking that you're a detective? Like with the Unabomber and shit like that, like they were talking about, right? How the Unabomber was initially a kid that was experimented on, and then eventually it just fucked with his brain. Is that something that's going to happen now? It's such a weird game. Interesting game. Weird game. Anyway, this is Unheard, Voices of Crime. If you enjoyed this, I'm happy. I quite enjoyed it myself. And, yeah. Interesting little game. If you want to check it out for yourself and see what else the devs have made, if they have made anything else, then there will be a link in the description below. And I will see you in the next game, wherever we meet again. Until then, take care, have a good day, and see you later, guys. Peace.